Greetings from the cornrow. You know, when I was on Instagram, that was my greetings to the reels I would do. I thought it was a pretty good greeting because at the time I had corn behind my house, so that seemed to work. Number one. Number two, I always looked at life as a proverbial cornrow where we grow and mature. Please don't mind the machine noises around here. You're there in living color. Well, I'm smoking. I don't know if you can see this at all because I purposefully went dark on you. I'm smoking some Boswell's Piper's Pleasure. See if we can even get a picture of the tobacco. No, I'm probably not going to do that. Wasn't planning on doing that. Lighting's not real great where I'm at, and I decided, well, we'll do this in profile, have a little bit of mystery. I'm smoking it in a very cheap Milano Churchwarden that I purchased several years ago, and I really do enjoy this pipe. Usually I only smoke Boswell aromatics out of it, so. I tell you who I think of now when I smoke a Churchwarden, and that's Greg over at Tunnel Take. He's a very insightful, intelligent guy. Got a great sense of humor. If you ever watched Greg over at the Tunnel Take, I would. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, I thought that this cornrow was a metaphor for our lives where we're kind of forced to sit in this life of ours. We're received into a dark earth where our seed gestates. Well, there's a lot of traffic now. Here along the old interstate. Where the seed gestates in the dark soil. Much like the darkness of our lives, And of course, it comes forth and brings forth a green shoot. And after that, it turns up to be like these golden sheaves that come off of it. And then it's harvested. And then turned into flour or sometimes spirit, alcohol. So the symbolism there, of course, is that through our trials, sorry if you're watching this at night and you're trying to relax and there's a lot of traffic going by. Usually it's pretty settled around here, but don't have really a location, and it's this time during the winter time, it's hard to find a location. And I don't generally smoke in my house, so unless I can get a room ventilated during the cold weather, I can't do that. No. But yeah, I mean, there's many trials in our lives, and hopefully, through the dark times, we lie dormant and we bring forth a green shoot, mature into golden sheaves, mature our fruit or our corn, and then be refined into the spirit. So that's why I had the cornrow, and I still think it's a great greeting and and great sign on. So don't be surprised if you find it here. We're definitely in the dormant time of the year right now. But don't you worry, grass cutting season is going to be upon us before we know it, unfortunately. So, Piper's Pleasure. Well, it's very chocolatey, yes. I open it up here. I'm not sure what the constituencies are, but immediately when I open it up, a blast of cocoa. Now, I confess this was jarred in 2019, and I haven't smoked it since then. So first, really, my first time really smoking it. But I really like it, and I remember, reviews saying, well, there's a tongue bite to it. And I do remember when I first tried it, there was a bit of a tongue bite. But I can tell you now, after a few years now of it being in that jar, a couple years now, yeah, it's definitely mellowed out. I don't see there's much tongue bite to it. So very nice and chocolatey, lengthy. It's an aromatic, I would say, and I can't see really what's in here because but what it looks like to me, we got some black Cavendish for sure, and I really don't know the rest of the constituency. But I'm pretty sure there's probably there might be some Latakia in it. I don't know. There definitely is in the Bear Blend, which was really delicious. But it's very soft, and it's just a nice, relaxing smoke. And usually, if I'm smoking my aromatics like that, a finer aromatic, I'll throw it in this Churchwarden just for fun. Kind of a fantasy pipe. Yeah. Imagine all our wizards and warriors coming home from the road or finding their way to the tavern and smoking their Churchwardens. Probably not with an aromatic in it, however. Well, we're definitely in the dark season here, so, we just got done with Christmas, and that's a season of lights, I mean, so many lights around, and busy, and trying to get things done. Trying to get Did you say hello? You should have said hello. But, it's time to get... I hope that didn't blast your eardrums. I apologize. Well, we're trying to get things done and get with our families and try to get things accomplished. And then we hit this wall in January. It's like, it's cold. Things get serious, And there's not a lot to look forward to. Like, when's the next get together? When's the next barbecue? Whatever. Really not much. But here's some good news. And that is that come February, around February 2nd, you will probably start to feel a change in the weather, a change in the seasons. Fascinatingly enough, there may be plenty of snow left to fall. But in that time, there's going to be what the ancients would call the fire in the land moving. It used to be interpreted by snakes. They used to show snakes crawling in the ground, but it was representative of the energies of the earth coming back to life, kind of like that green shoot. In fact, you can even find some flowers starting to bloom around then. Hard to believe, but absolutely true. Especially something called a snowdrop, which is a relative of the daffodil. Daffodils are early bloomers too. So be looking for that sign of life, that harbinger of spring and new life and new beginnings. We even know it's January and we've hit this dark period. You know, it's a time to reflect. It's also a time to understand that, you know, there's a new time right around the corner. Seasons progress. They take their time. Teach their own time. But, yeah, I think 2022 is going to be an interesting year, of course, but hasn't it always been an interesting year? We just have to roll the punches. Yes. Well, guys, are you gonna get my face in here? Yeah, maybe not. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and just know I love you guys. You take good care.